Previously on our Little D&D Game.
From my understanding,
Come to her.
Can I just stick this in your bag of holding, please?
Come on.
Please.
What's your name?
What if all three of
Tell
these
me your
weapons
name,
are...
buddy. Come on.
Quill,
It's
the
okay.
trident won't shut up, so can I just please
Come
stick it in your
on.
bag, please?
You're loved.
I'll let you place
Wait,
it in the
hold
bag.
on. Hey, stop. Hey.
I take the trident and drop it in the bag of holding.
You're a clunk. Shit. Ah! No, as
He's
soon
like,
as,
oh, that hurt!
as soon as,
He doesn't-
guess what?
Oh.
You both are standing right now. You and Boar are standing, and it's like you're looking at each other from miles and miles away. But he just says, "Be gone," and you two disappear, and find yourself standing in what appears to be like a pool of water in a vast lake of nothingness, with a starry sky above you and a light breeze blowing.
Shit. Pretty much.
This little dory-looking boat thingy, it looks like a junk. Okay, only small, a small junk. It's got a propeller at the back, right? And below it, there's a stone, a glowing rock.
And now on our Little D&D Game.
You see it in a bubble sort of deal, and it's glowing, and you know right away that thing looks magical. And this thing is putting along, and ahoy! Ahoy there!
Who are you?
I am a wayfaring sea fella. And if you...
Not a seafarer way
Oh,
fella. Highway fair
Found me.
sea feller.
He's a very large looking creature. He's got these enormous ears on him and this protrusion from the front of his face, and two teeth that look like they're sticking out. And
Does he look friendly?
yeah, he's actually wearing a like kind of a captain's looking hat.
Say, does he look like a furbolg or?
Where are we?
Roll me a nature check. Both of you, roll me a nature check.
22.
No problem. He reminds you of the woolly mammoths that roam the north,
I don't know what this creature is called.
but he's gray in color. He's kind of a gray poller. And he says,
Is he like a Gamorrean guard but gray instead of green?
no, he looks more elephantine.
Okay.
He says, I want to use another name, but I can't use that name, so I'm Argentine.
Well, ahoy, Captain Argentine. Where are we?
You are in the astral sea. What brings you here? He's a big fella. And he's pulling up.
We're adventurers from Faerun.
Faerun, you're a long way from home. How did you get here?
We were kind of sent here.
I think we made a
involuntarily.
creature in a dungeon mad and it sent us here for failing its riddle.
Adventurers, looking for some more adventure, are you? Perhaps you'd like to join me.
What are you doing?
We're going to a faraway land. A land so far away that no one has seen it in millennia. A magical place.
What the hell?
Would you like to come?
Oh, I'm already hopping over to the side.
He doesn't have his ladder.
Got your broom.
Would you like to join me?
Be delighted.
Better than standing in the water.
Then please, come aboard! And he throws the ladder over the side. It's a 10-foot climb.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us aboard, Captain.
Ah, you're welcome. Who might you be? And now that you get a look at him, he's tall. This ship looks really small for him, but he fits through everything, but it's not like he's got to bend over and squeeze through everything.
I'm Quill. This is Boar. And are you the only one on board this fine vessel?
For now, I am.
What do you mean for now? Are you picking up more people?
Perhaps. We'll see. I was alone, and now we are 3. Look how that works. Isn't that fun? Most excellent, isn't it?
Three's a company.
He turns and he goes back to the till to get the boat going again. And on his back, you see strapped to his back these 2 great big looking, you can't even describe them.
They're weapons, right?
They look like weapons. They look like they've got metal shafts that have holes in the end. They look like they have like wooden handles, and
Like a tonfa type thing.
you're not sure. The shafts, they're long, like barrel looking things, and they got holes in the end of them, and they look pretty nasty looking.
Are you expecting a fight?
Always be prepared, Mother used to say. Can I offer you some tea?
You may.
I think the kettle's boiling. If you go into the cabin, my dear Quill, you'll find the tea set. Please, would you mind bringing it out onto the deck? And
I'll have it brought out for us. And I
That's
send my
terrific.
unseen servant. I'll cast that and send him in for it.
Oh, that's delicious. Where did you learn that?
It's magic.
Oh, I love magic. It's so much fun. Ha ha! Off we go then. And the boat actually starts to rise. And it moves at a pretty good pace. It's not as fast as some of the other boats, but he says, we'll stay out of the way of the larger vessels. The crew can run over. We'll get there in time. Excellent.
Time for what?
Time for anything. Adventure. For some fun. What do you think?
It's adventure.
Well, again.
Can I roll to see if I trust his intentions are good?
Yep, absolutely. That would be an insight check.
13.
I don't need to, I trust him.
You do it?
Wholeheartedly. I love him.
Excellent. No, he is. You seem to think that this guy's...
On the up and up?
He's on the up and up. He's got a... You're pretty sure he's got a sliver of larceny in him, but it's...
Don't we all?
It's not. He doesn't seem to be the kind of guy that. He doesn't strike you as the kind of guy that would be looking to dismember you and turn you into a stew.
That is a good thing. Because
I'm
we
picturing a woolly mammoth type loxodon.
He doesn't have fur, like he has skin.
It's just an elephant.
like Horton. Horton here's a who.
So he's a loxodon. Basically.
Is there anything interesting on this ship to explore, or?
Well, what would you like to see? I can just set course, and he twists this little knob on the till, and it holds the rudder in place. He says, "What would you like to see on my ship?"
It doesn't look very big for a creature of your size, so I'm just, what else is on board?
Oh, well, my sleeping quarters. Would you like to see those?
I'd like to bet you would.
I'm like this tall, and he's probably like this, or whatever.
Like a hamster eating a banana.
Please, come. I will give you. And it's not it's not the smallest. Like it's not small, but it's not the as big as the other ships. So he takes you into the galley, which is basically it's got a little table in it where he can sit, and he's got to duck down and be kind of hunched over a little bit in here, and he still bumps into the lantern along the side, and everything's in netting, like all the pots and pans and everything. Come in here, let's take our tea in here. Come, bring your tea with you. Now, in here, this is the galley. This is where I spend most of my time poring over charts. And you can see the charts are on the table.
Can I look at your charts?
Most definitely. They're right on the table there.
Okay.
Anyway, and if you go through that hatch down below, that's where the stone is. The flight stone.
How does the stone work?
Oh, it's magical like you, Quinn. It allows the boat to rise. It allows my ship to settle down.
I wonder if the Cloud City had a stone purpose.
I thought the Cloud City was supported by a spirit.
What kind of cloud city?
Was it supported by a spirit?
It was the giant's wife.
I thought it just
Who's the giant?
another adventure long ago. How big is the stone?
It's as big as this table is. And if you stood it up, this table on end, it'd be that tall.
Okay, so bigger than me.
Yeah, it's enormous. For this little boat,
Mhm.
it seems, yeah. It's probably about half the height and about,
So is there anything interesting on these charts?
they seem to be star charts and charts of the astral plane.
So I do have
So
a
where
book.
you need to fly,
Yeah.
it'll tell you where you need to fly to get to where you need to go to the different planes. This, you know, by reading your book, you know that if you travel through the astral plane,
Mhm.
it's how you get to every other plane of existence.
Yeah,
You
because
have
you
to
know I
go-
have the book on the.
You have to go through the astral plane.
Cool.
So if you go on YouTube, you'll be able to find all the lore on the astral plane.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of lore on this. That is not going to be the red.
That's why we need to.
So I'd love to die by the Sphinx anytime soon, so
Yeah. So this is, he explains that this is the thing.
Okay.
And we're back. It is now Ren's turn.
I've thought long and hard about this.
He's facing you.
You win. She's my sword and walk away.
Maybe.
She's my sword and walk away. You win. You win.
Really? Really? For real?
Cunning action, disengage, can't attack.
Okay, which way are you heading? Which direction? You heading up the right?
Back out where we came.
The back out the way you came? Okay, you start heading down the hall.
And when I'm in a decent distance away,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a dagger on his face.
Okay. Fair enough. What's the distance on a dagger thrown? How far do you go?
I think it's 30 feet.
So I'll give you your full distance. You move 30 feet down the hall, which takes you basically to just about to the entrance.
Range 2060.
So yeah, you're within range, so you're good. Throw your dagger.
17 plus, I'm just using a regular dagger, so it's literally just plus 7. So it's 1d4 plus 7.
What was your attack bonus? Your
Plus 7.
bonus?
7.
You got it. Okay, yeah, you did.
24. 4 plus 7. 11. 12. 11.
Okay.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Oh, 19.
It'll just get interesting and be like sucked back out.
It is now.
Number 1.
Can I cast command and use the word distraction?
Distraction is a command.
It's the opposite of concentration. To try and disrupt his concentration. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Fair enough.
This is good.
Chess is your monster.
I am a monster. Oh, that's
He was a monster.
Oh, this is my mini painter friend.
He's in chat.
Oh,
Hello, mini painter friend.
Your spell just fizzles.
Oh, sure. He can cast counterspell, but we're not allowed to cast counterspell.
It's not a counterspell. He just doesn't even seem to take effect on
He
him at
just
all.
believes your spell.
He doesn't believe in gods.
Oh, he can choose to.
I'm guessing.
No, he doesn't. He just doesn't see.
This is a really evil creature for something that is. I don't know. It didn't kill us.
So is he?
Kill the rest of us.
Who's up? Ariel?
Unless you're thinking of charmed. It doesn't say that
There's
it's
a
a charm.
dagger in his face. I'd like to point that out. Just like in his forehead, like a unicorn.
Something else with the giant man.
If it's because of an
Just hold on.
immunity to
Let me read
being
this again.
charmed, this doesn't say that it charms the creature.
What are you casting again?
Command.
Yes.
And it's-
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry, my bad.
And it says the command can't be directly harmful to it.
Nope, you're right.
It's
you're
fine.
good. It's good. It actually didn't make it. So what does it do?
So he would break concentration on a spell.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
Tell me, you two, what part of Faerun do you come from?
Son of a!
You
do I take the map that I'm holding with me back with me through the other plane? Because I was going through his charts.
Yeah, you had a map in your head.
I know, that's so I took his map.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah.
One of his star charts you got in his.
Sorry, Mr. Darcy, can you send me back?
What do you
You guys come back. You guys are standing together.
I'm like, no!
He's got a cup of tea in his hand. He's got a cup of tea and a saucer in his hand.
Sorry, Mr. Outspace, can you please send me back?
You guys all see Bor. He's got this cup of tea and he looks very proper.
How was your trip?
You can't see this because you're way down.
I'm 30 feet away, I can still see.
Because you guys were no, you can't because the Genosphinx is in the way. But you and you see it. There's Bor and Quill.
No, I'm holding the chart. I'm just like,
And Quill's like-
oh. Oh!
Where's very much similar state? Well, this is bollocks.
Oh, I'm back in the dungeon.
Astral Plane was nice.
I saved you! You don't look happy about that.
Thank you. And there we go. Okay.
Jarvis Sphinx, send us back now, please.
Where would you like to go?
What spell is that? Is that Vanish?
Yes.
Whose turn is this?
It's actually in
Yeah, this
order.
Thanks this time.
Because I was Nario.
It's Nariel. Nariel. It's the Sphinx's turn now.
Oh, probably
He is just going to use.
Argentine.
Yes.
And now I have his map for where he was trying to go to. Poor guy.
Feels bad.
He lost 2 friends and his map.
I wanted to ask him about those buttons.
It's his turn.
It's your turn.
Well. All right. Let's do this.
I feel better when I return his cup. It's like,
I'll tell you what.
China!
Maybe I'll have to
I'll
learn
tell
how
you
to
what.
banish myself.
Manage me first.
D6.
I don't have banish.
D6. No, listen. D6. Choose your numbers.
2, 4, and 6.
No, in order.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
You're 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Boar, roll me saving throw.
3.
You're back. Oh, where did you go?
One of our friends broke the spell that was binding us to this plane. We just asked the creature to send us back.
You need to do that thing.
But just he went back.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the creature. We asked the creature to send us back. We much prefer it here on the plane.
Ah, sounds good. What about your little friend? She has my map.
Hopefully she'll be right along. She desires to come back.
Sharon, your turn.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm doing? I'm attacking. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
D8. It's 15.
Shouldn't be a total
And then
soul and abandon.
Another attack. 12 plus 8 is 20.
Okay.
That hits. So another D8. So 15
How to split
plus
the professional.
8. So 15 plus 8 plus 8 is 16. So 15 plus 16 is 31.
Bam. You're back. And the Genosphinx disappears.
I killed it.
You're stuck in the ash.
You still got, no, he's back. Oh, but he's still got the teacup in his hand.
Wasn't me this time.
We were in an astral plane. It was beautiful. There was water all over the place, and we were on a ship. And the ship was magical, and it was like flying us.
It was like foop. And the
Yeah.
guy had these things on his back that was like
boom, boom. And he had big tusks, and we maps, and a teacup. And I'm like,
Now I feel bad for working it back.
I'm like just
It's
walking
like, you
back.
guys
and
should have
there's-
just come along with us. It was wonderful,
Was this the thing you were looking for?
except for him
Oh.
and you
If we
and him.
did this thing, Geosphinx, leave anything behind, or is it just gone?
listen, if we clear out the next section, maybe he'll come back.
Well, let's go.
Do you know plane shift? If you know plane shift, we can just go.
We will. Wait, let's ask the Trident.
I'm not touching that. Guy.
Yeah, we
I'll-
don't play with the trident.
I'll touch the
I'm not
Trident.
playing with the Trident.
Let me touch the
You're not
Trident.
playing with
Okay.
Okay, let's go
We'll
left.
have to fight with the
All right,
trident.
I don't care.
If the next
Well,
one
left or right?
is a dagger.
So we're gonna go based on, this is the way you came from that direction there.
So like the water is
The
down
water,
there?
yeah, the big dome was that way, so
Let's say go that way.
So Water Temple was that way.
you're going left.
Let's go to the Fire Temple.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I missed the beginning of the entryway.
It was literally just a
Yeah.
golden dragon claw.
All right.
We're not going into Bleakside Barrows.
I wish.
So we had water,
It was an easy
fire.
dungeon.
Is it like earth the other way?
Probably like leaf, green, Pokemon Emerald.
Shut up.
There's still a bit like just like in this part of the corridor, there's still a little bit of water as you go down the, you're splishing and splashing. There's pools and a little bit of water here. It's not,
What does it do to the ground? Does it cause it any?
no, you guys
Issues?
can actually see, and as you get to about 40, roll me a, who's in the lead?
I am.
Never.
And I would be,
All right, who's in the lead?
I guess.
Which one?
Do you want your
Okay,
marching
roll
orders?
me a DC. I just need the first two guys in line.
Like, can I check for traps?
Too late. Dexterity saving throws.
Oh, perfect.
Oh. I'm in the back?
No, you're in the front.
No, no, I don't want
If I have overflow, can I give some points to him?
No.
This is
Oh,
Sharon.
So you're walking along. What was your roll?
14.
As you're walking along,
Before the end.
Rocks fall, I die.
you immediately, like, you see it and you go, oh!
Yeah, I never
And you
asked
go to
him.
grab him, but you miss, and he falls into this pit. You can see the pit, but you don't see it very well. You can actually, if you'd asked to check for them, it would have been a easy perception check. And, no, the pit's full of water.
Oh.
You go, and you sink to the bottom 10 feet.
How long does your water breathing thing last?
24 hours.
Then you can breathe. You're like,
I cast water rock on him.
He floats.
he comes shooting up to the top. He's like a whale breaching.
It's like when you shove one of those
Or a-
water boards into water and it just like
Yeah, or a submarine.
How wide is
Actually-
this pit?
It's 10 by 10.
At this point, when I cast it on him, I just cast it on all of us.
Oh, okay.
So any water you guys walk on now, it'll be.
Anything that's like muddy or stuff like that, it's just like regular terrain for us. So I guess we'd all just walk across it.
Yep,
Clip clop.
absolutely.
Flying chair.
Can I like perceive or investigate or whatever the pit of water just to see if there's anything at the bottom?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Take it from me. Nothing.
Okay.
He was there.
Well, the last pit we were in had a door, so I just wanted to check.
Good call.
You guys continued on down the hall. It does a little curve to the left and then does a 90
Curve to the
degree.
left.
curve to the right.
And a little 90 degree to the right,
Clip.
10 feet later, and heads north again.
Sorry, we can go left or north as like a T?
No,
Oh.
no, it's like this, and like that.
Like this and
Pen.
that.
It continues on like this, and there's one of those, and then does that.
Oh, I see.
And the hall continues on down to a room.
Do you guys have to be checking for traps and stuff like that?
I
Or
suppose I
doors
should
or-
check for traps.
Or doors or anything?
Sure. You find no traps in the hallways.
Okay,
And
so
you guys seem to think you're approaching a room ahead.
What?
There's a room ahead with no door. There's a torch lit in it.
just an open doorway.
Yeah, it's an open doorway. Are you guys going in?
No, I'll send scroll on ahead.
Scroll goes into the room and there's water on the floor. Looks around. He sees a 30 by 30 room with a set of stairs in the northeast corner heading up north. The stairs are going up in the northeast corner.
That's it?
Yeah, and they're all, yeah.
That's what I tell you.
Let's go in.
All right.
I don't trust the
Check
room.
for traps.
I will cast detect magic.
There's no magic.
I'll look pretty.
21.
There's no traps.
The light.
But as you are looking around, you find a secret door on it'll be on the south wall
Away from the
to your
store.
right.
Okay.
As you walk in the room, it's right on your south
So we
side.
came in the west side.
So we
You
came in
came
here?
in through the south, from the south,
Okay.
in the middle of the room, 30 by 30,
Yeah.
and
Directly to my.
to your right as you walk in.
Okay.
In the middle of the first 10 feet, there's a secret door, and as you go to check it, a hand reaches out and grabs you and pulls you in.
Into the room.
Into the secret door room?
Yeah.
Wait, can I get a deck save to?
Secret, no, not this time.
Whoa.
The
What?
secret door, the thing pulls you into the room. The secret door is now wide open. What do you guys want to do?
Oh,
Run in after him?
I'm gonna take out my shield, my mace, and I'm gonna run in.
Sounds good.
Oh, hello, spooky hand who's just grabbed me.
I grab. Is it dark? Can I see anything?
It's very dark in here, in this room.
I'm either brave or foolish.
Oh, hello, man.
I get behind Ariel with them
I
both.
believe in a healthy combination of the mix.
Oh, hello
It's a
there.
fine line that I walk.
Roll initiative.
Dang it.
11.
26.
I got 11.
And you got a 26.
What's your dex? I got better dex.
Quill got what?
I got
I do have a
11.
20 dexterity. You have a dexterity.
4.
11.
Nariel.
9.
9. Sharon.
10.
Pure
9, 9, 9, 9.
Nat 20.
A light.
Hello, vampire.
Nope.
Nope.
Ghoul. Goblin.
Vampires would be far too easy.
Alright. Probably a mysterious stranger who just wants to give me candy. Candy was the form of a mushroom cap.
Yeah, but all your stats are good. Only your 2 good ones that I focused on.
I have fantastic stats. That looks actually
I
really
have
cool.
crappy stats.
I'd go with something like an opioid selection.
All right. So it's going to take its attacks on you.
What is this? Describe it to me, please.
It looks like. It looks like.
What's your days?
It stinks of rot and decaying flesh.
Okay, so it's a zombie type thing.
Um,
This would be right up your alley.
Anyway, the long and the short of it is, they seem to be, you know there's quite a few hands on you. So
The zombie horde.
there's going to be, what's your AC?
18.
18. So they're going to bite and claw you as much as they can. And it's really dark in this place.
So if that's what. So if that's the damage for that, what's the damage for that?
So
Whenever I'm in a dark area, I'm wearing my mask. It's the only way I can have dark
okay,
vision.
you get clawed once for. You get clawed once for 7.
Half
They're
damage.
still commoner, so it's still
So 4?
4 hit points.
Yeah. What's your AC again?
18.
Okay. You get clawed twice. For,
7, so
for another 7.
67 minus 7. Or no, 61 minus 4. 57.
Something bites
50.
you. And it does 13 points. And something else claws you and does crit for 17 points.
Okay.
And something else is trying to bite you and does
Okay.
for 2 points.
Okay.
And it tries to claw you and misses. And it tries to bite you. Another one tries to bite you and misses, claws you and misses. And another one tries to bite, claw, and misses.
Too many, and I'm mad. Because this is dangerous. Very.
And another one tries to bite and claws you and misses.
Okay.
You seem to be mobbed, and you need to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no, the horde. Oh.
You are grappled by this mob of.
You're dirty and I don't like you.
You're. You're being grappled by a mob of ghouls.
It's a dirty old man.
Mob of ghouls.
So
I'm screaming this to the ghouls. You're dirty and I do not like you.
you guys don't know.
Dead, are they?
Ghouls?
They're
They're undead.
What are you gonna do about that in the Ariel?
Burn them.
Tell me what you're doing, Ren Buckley. You're first.
Escaping.
Okay. Roll me. I guess you know what. Roll me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can get out of these guys.
16.
Total,
Yes.
you just gotta, you managed to wiggle yourself free. You're in the midst of them, but you're not grappled, so
Okay, and then I'm gonna run out.
you're
and
gonna,
cunning action disengage.
sounds good. You managed to get free of them.
And I'm gonna close the door before anybody else goes
No,
in.
They're all in. They're all in the room.
Oh, they're all in?
You just locked us in.
Oh no. I thought they were all still outside.
No.
He ran
we
out
came in
and
after
closes the door
We
behind
came
you.
in after
I thought it was.
You guys see the door slam shut.
You did say roll initiative, and
I thought-
we
so I
were
thought it
going
was-
in after.
I went in, rolled initiative,
It doesn't
and then they were going to run in.
It's Quill's turn.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
then I'm not closing the
Thunderbolt.
door.
So does
I'm
that
just-
mean you're not in the way anymore?
Yes, I'm not even in the room.
Sweet. I lightning bolt down the hall.
They're in a room.
But they were all together on him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit them all with the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to roll a dex save.
Clever girl.
18. One fail. What's the save?
17.
2 saves. 3 saves. 4 saves. 2 fails. 3 fails. 4 fails. So 4 will take full damage.
8, 10, 20, 27, or 13.
4 of them explode. And it's just like this mush everywhere. 4 of them look very charred.
I still have a greater potion.
How far away would they be from me?
10 feet.
Okay. I'll just stay.
You guys are all in the room.
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
10 feet. Like, how far away is that?
The room's only, and by the way, the room's only 20 by 30. And it's dark.
So you're next.
Who has dark vision?
I do.
I do.
Everyone but Bor.
You can't see anything. You saw this big flash of light, and these really grotesque creatures just for a second explode.
Did anything catch on fire?
No.
Okay. First thing I do is light a torch and throw it into the room. So that it lights the place up.
Yeah, you see this massive gore.
I guess that counts as my first action, but that's okay.
Yeah, you can run in and attack if you want.
Try to cleave,
There's some ghouls in this room.
cleave through as many as possible.
You know what? First, well,
You
actually,
raging Cajun.
well, yeah, I'm always raging. I'm
How
like,
many rages do you get per day?
this is my last one.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
What was that? You have another 10?
16 will hit.
Okay, perfect.
And you get advantage.
That hits
so-
you with a.
You get advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can roll twice. See if you get a crit.
Or not on this attack, because I'm using
Okay.
magic. Because I'm hitting you with produce flame.
Oh, okay. From Hazaron?
No. I'm a druid.
Oh, he's druidizing. He's druidizing. Let's be all naturey.
It's 6 points of fire damage.
You emoliate another one. Sweet.
Person is working on your gnome right now.
Nice.
Sharon.
Okay.
I
Well,
see it.
I won't be using my bow. I'll be using my scythe. And just wondering, but when a weapon says reach, like, does that just give me an extra distance on it, or?
It's not just the range, but it's the area that you have to fight it.
So it just increases the area.
Yeah, so
So if I were to
let's say you're trying to use your scythe in a 5-foot area.
You're gonna hit a wall.
You're gonna have you're gonna attack at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
If somebody's within your attack range, it just gives you extra range. That's the best.
Okay, so if I wanted to do like a sweeping attack with a reach, would I hit multiple?
You can try to hit one, or you can use 2 attacks to hit 2. You get 1 attack with this weapon, or 2 attacks.
Well, I have my extra attack, so I have 2 attack actions.
So you can use 2 attack actions.
I'll just do it regularly. So that is, I'm attacking 1. So that's 13 plus 6.
Now I will say this, if you rolled a nat 20, I might give you 2.
Okay. Well, I don't roll my 20s.
I wouldn't give you the extra damage. I might give you 2.
Okay. Well, 13
13
plus,
hits.
And then that is 2d6. 6 and 4.
You chop one in half.
So then for my second attack, I go for another one.
Okay,
7 plus 6.
that hits.
Another
It's
2d6.
13.
8.
And you cut that one in half.
Cool.
There's one ghoul left. And it's like...
You haven't gotten it, have you?
Nariel, it's your turn.
Stick it. Poke it.
Yep, that's a miss. And it's gonna be to the face.
Nice to the face.
That is a 19.
That hits.
That is 7 points of damage.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
It's got no sense of skull left.
When you splat it and make its skull disappear, you notice your passive perception notice something glint in Boar's firelight around its neck.
Around its neck.
Yep.
Around Boar's neck?
Around this creature's neck. And you seem to think you might have seen something like this before.
So let's whip up and bury some.
Does he take it? He take it?
Yeah.
He takes it?
Do what you want. Tell me what you're doing. Don't ask, just tell me what you're
Okay.
doing.
Can I reach down and take what's around its neck?
There seems to be a chain with an amulet. Roll me a quick investigation perception
That's
check. Perception.
perception.
Yeah. What's your passive perception? That's better.
My passive perception, I believe, is 18. Mistake. Yeah, 18.
Yeah, like you notice right away they're all wearing the same. As you hold up this amulet, you recognize this amulet.
From the hidden shrine, isn't it? That's where I recognize it from.
You seem to think so.
Are they magical? I cast detect magic.
You seem to think so.
They're magic.
So there's 7 of them here?
I want to collect them.
There's 8 of them.
Oh,
I collect them.
Collect all of them.
Where are these?
You do recognize these. They look almost exactly the same as the amulets you found in the hidden shrine of Tomka.
Just trying to tell him what was that?
Cool. Let's keep going.
Set of stairs in the north.
Is it still completely dark in here?
In this little room, in the room that you were first in,
Very
But we're still going into the secret room. Or that's it? There's nothing else in
there's
the room?
nothing else in the room.
Oh, there's just a bunch of ghouls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 28 to 105. I need healing.
Gross.
I need a long rest.
So,
I don't think we're taking a long rest in here.
Oh no.
well,
I'll give you my healing potion.
I do have healing.
Oh, then I won't.
Yeah, don't. Just I'm.
I'll take his
running
healing and drink
dangerously
my greater
low
health potion.
on healing spells.
How much was the greater health potion?
Oh, I only have 1/4 level left.
you'll have to look it
It's
up.
not in there.
Yeah, don't.
Was it?
What?
It's on
What?
DMG.
Who all needs healing?
I'm
But I do need a
I'm
rest.
47,
Out of
63.
I'm full.
Alright, so it's just you then.
But if we take a rest, then I can get my action surge and I can do my thing with the goggles.
44 plus 4.
That's how much?
That's a greater.
Okay.
So 48.
No, 44.
It's 44 plus 4. 44.
Yeah, 44 plus 4 is 48.
2,
Dreamer,
4,
nothing but a dreamer.
wait,
11.
11 plus 4. 15.
I'm gonna
Nice.
cast Cure Wounds at third level.
How much is that?
That's mathematics.
Well, I guess that just one person.
Yeah. That is 15, 16.
I'm assuming you guys are just taking like 15 minutes to do this.
We could just do that as we're walking, can't we?
I'm literally
You're
just,
just casting
I'm
heals.
literally just downing and he's casting
20.
heals on me.
This shouldn't take 15 minutes.
23. No, because
Or
23?
casting spells.
Like 6 seconds.
23?
Yes. 23. And I get healed for 5.
Nice! Execute order 66, my bros.
So we're going to go back out into this room, and there's stairs at the other end.
There's stairs in the northeast corner going up.
And is there anything else in this room to investigate? No.
Destroy the Empire's enemies.
Empty.
Okay, let's. Are we
Terrorists.
doing these stairs?
The stairs go up to a landing and turn left and go up to another landing where you see
The Sphinx.
no
stairs.
there's this really neat looking room. As you step
I'm
into
gonna check for traps.
you notice one right away. The 5 foot wide pit. It's 5 feet wide. This room is 80 feet long. And you notice, I will just read you the description. How's that?
Okay.
You guys walk up to this room and when you walk up to this room, this path west, it's a 20-foot wide room, it's 80 feet long. The path to the west is broken by a sizable gap. You can see the glint of metal at the bottom of the opening.
We have a question from Jen. What color best represents your gnome?
I was imagining to be purple.
I was thinking that too, actually.
Purple?
Purple.
Purple, apparently. Purple.
Okay, is that your choice?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Final answer.
Final answer, I'm completely happy with the artist
Honestly,
taking.
I was
doing what they
gonna
want.
say like a
All right.
messy piss green because of all the resurrection, or maybe like a midnight color.
The floor beyond this area
Midnight Plume.
has a silvery sheen. All right. So beyond this 5 foot pit in front of you, the floor is a silvery sheen. In the distance, you can see another hole, same width, 10 feet wide, about 5 feet. 10 feet long by about 5 feet wide.
The first one had a shine in it.
How deep is it?
It's 10 feet deep. The openings in the floor pits are 5 feet wide and 10 feet deep. When you look down, Ren, you see that their bottoms are lined with rusty razor-like blades. The walls, ceiling, and the floor of this area between the pits seems to look like it shines and it's got a sheen on it. It just looks absolutely
Slick.
good work.
Well, it's a liquid, so we're walking on top of it.
It doesn't look wet.
Water isn't wet.
I still have detect magic going. Is there anything lighting up?
Not that you can see.
I point out the shiny thing in the pit to Quill and ask her if she can fly down there and
But
get it.
when you do cast your detect magic, there's something in the room that seems to shut it off.
Oh, like it stops the cast?
It just seems to like
No,
it doesn't, like when you try to detect magic on something, it doesn't seem to be working right.
Okay.
which really makes you kind of.
Something weird.
Is it the water?
Is it water?
You don't know.
We don't know. We
Should we keep going into this room? Maybe we'll get a boss fight.
kind of have to.
Because we came in here looking for 3 weapons.
Can I
There's
ask about the
3
flat
paths
iron
from
and
the
get that
entrance.
shiny thing in the pit?
The shiny things in the pit are Sharpie things that'll
Oh,
Stab you.
stab
Yeah,
you.
why don't you go get it yourself?
oh, I thought it was.
Yeah,
something
jump in.
else.
Go on.
Like, I thought there was a shiny
Their
thing.
bottoms are
No,
lined
that's
with
reasonable.
rusty
You just-
razor-like blades.
Are they rusty or are they shiny?
Well,
Some are rusty, some
some
are
are
shiny.
shiny.
And sorry, it was a
More.
20-foot wide.
It depends which ones are covered in blood.
The room is 20 feet
By
wide.
80 feet.
It's 80 feet long.
Can we go?
You're standing on a 10-foot by 10-foot portion of the flooring where you came in above the stairs. In front of you is a 5-foot wide pit, 10 feet, 5 foot,
Follow me
Length,
to avoid the
10
pit.
feet
Yeah,
wide.
let's just go to the pit.
Yeah, we're just gonna avoid.
You gonna jump over it?
Wait, you have to jump over it? There's no way around it?
No, there's no way around it.
Or
Can we fly over it?
Can the wizard just fly
Does
over
my
it?
broom work in here? Does it feel weird?
You can try.
Without going over the pit, I'm gonna pull my broom out. Does it seem to work?
As you get on your broom, the broom kind of hovers
Yeah.
here on the platform, yeah. What do you want to do?
Give me a rope. Tie a rope to me.
I can throw you. Yeah, we
I'm
can just
not getting tossed.
I can throw all of you.
No, but I mean, I can just fly everybody over. I just don't want to fall down in the pit.
I can throw everybody over.
You won't fall in the pit.
Unless you bit throw. I'll jump over and catch you. So I'm just gonna jump over.
Okay,
We'll see what happens when you jump over.
you jump over, and there's no save for this, just so you know. You hit the floor on the other side, and it's like, what the? And you're gone like a shot.
What about water walking?
Yeah, we all
You hit the stone floor on the other side, but it doesn't seem to be like stone. It seems to be like T-file or copper-lined cooking sheets, and you go sliding, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, water walk's only good for any type of liquid surface.
Yeah.
Even lava, like you can walk on that.
As you go sliding across the floor, you fall into the pit on the other side.
20 Constitution saving throw.
You fall into the pit on the other side.
I can get a dex check for this.
And you take 5 points of damage, and you feel like this sickness coming over you.
Oh, good. I have hepatitis.
Have you had your tetanus shot lately?
Actually, in here they call it super tetanus. And
Great. I have
It is?
tetanus.
Super
tetanus?
Here it is. You made your saving throw. The sickness that you feel starting to come over you subsides.
Good.
But
So
you're
do we
in the
see him
pit.
going down.
He just shoots right across the floor, like non-stop.
Can I fly over there and see if I can pull him out?
Sure.
I'm gonna fly over there and try to pull him out.
As you start flying over, your
Yeah.
broom gets over the pit. The broom drops from under you, and you go sliding over the pit. You need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Why don't we get a dex check for this? I should be able to see
Wait,
it.
is it con? Oh, I don't have advantage.
Wait. You take 8
I have
points of damage.
I have 17.
And you feel that as you fall in beside Ren, you take 8 points of damage, and you narrowly avoid getting sick.
Oh yeah, I took 5 points of damage. I'm gonna get out.
Oh, I know what I'm not doing.
I'm gonna get out the other side and continue to go.
So you're gonna go that way, like you're gonna keep going.
Yes, I'm going to
How you
check
getting
for
out?
traps.
How are you getting up?
going to my hands on the side. Are they slippery? Are they sliding?
It's 10-foot deep pit.
But I thought it was filled with water.
No.
Not this one.
Not this one.
I'm jumping.
Okay, you jump over.
Can you pull me out? Like when you get to
I'll
the
toss her.
You're gonna have to go back to get your.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and get your broom.
Your broom fell out from underneath you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
You gotta save this.
10.
Your broom is in the pit with you. It slid with you. You managed to hold on to it and it's.
I'm assuming that these pits are anti-magic fields.
You
Just
think?
just these pits. Then you're supposed to jump over it, slide into the next pit, get uber tetanus or whatever it's called. Tetanus. Can't believe I almost got tetanus. But
So
I'm
when you climb up, can you drop a rope so I can climb
Yes.
too?
But now, which side of the pit are you climbing out
The
of?
far side.
The far side, the
We want
one that
to
goes-
cross.
Okay.
Dumb trap.
Do we maybe have a rope so these guys don't
I have rope.
fall into the pit though?
They're
Like,
gonna have to tightrope on.
As you guys get out of the pit, you guys kind of notice that their bodies have disappeared.
Half this.
Yeah, you guys see like half of Quill, and like as they're standing, their bodies seem to have disappeared.
Would I have noticed if it was the side they were sliding on?
No, it's on the other side where they're standing.
No, but the side that slid across the ground, is that the side of them that has disappeared?
No. They are standing on the other side of the pit. So if we just draw it.
I would love to see what this is.
You know,
Same.
because half of their bodies have disappeared.
Yeah.
So when they went sliding across the floor, let's say it was their face on the floor, is their face the part that's disappeared?
It's, you see it bounce in and out. This is the 10-foot, this is the stairs you came up.
Okay, I understand what you mean.
These are the stairs you came up,
so this is the edge of the pit, the first one?
and this is the edge of the first pit. And we'll call this, we'll just shorten it up, we'll call this the edge of the next pit. And you guys are standing right here on the edge, and part of your body, you see like, it's like their bodies are cut in half like that.
Oh!
So is there like legs that disappear or the?
Well, as they turn and they're trying to move, you see their bodies
Oh,
come
I
in and out of
see.
it. Like,
Oh.
it's like parts of their bodies are disappearing.
So you're shimmering.
Is it an illusion field?
I don't know. Could be.
How long is your rope?
I have.
Roll. You guys notice it too.
Oh,
Because
they
they're
look.
standing there. You guys are standing there. And you see like.
Oh, it's like an illusionary wall.
Oh, so we're like halfway through.
Yeah, we're halfway through a wall.
Yeah.
You guys are fine. There's just a tetanus pit. You probably won't get tetanus.
I'm gonna jump it. And I'm gonna go
So
down.
this is all. These are the pits.
Roll me a
and this
con
is-
save.
No, why didn't we throw the rope?
Because he jumped. And that's more funny.
Oh, he saved.
Con? Yeah, that's 16.
You're still taking damage.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
When they
7.
asked me if all my friends would jump off a bridge, would I do it too? I looked at them and answered, yes.
I feel want to jump
Oh, there you
first.
go. At least you saved.
Yeah. Would you save? What was it? Yeah, you made your save, but you still take 5. And now, Sharon. Oh, and you guys are in the pit right now. You're not out of the pit. You're
They're in the
Nariel
pit.
and Bor, you're in the pit.
Jeez, guys, get out
Okay.
of the pit.
Would it
Close
be
the rope.
It's a
okay?
terrible character.
Would it be possible for me not to jump from edge to edge, but like when I go to jump over, I grab onto the ledge of the first pit to pull myself up? That way I'm not falling into the pit. I'm going for the ledge, like an Assassin's Creed.
Sure.
You jump to the
You
next
want
roof of the
you
ledge.
want to jump into the pit but grab the ledge.
Yes,
Roll me a deck save.
that I can do. That's just.
Plus.
18.
I'll give it to you.
So I
You're
grab
just
onto the
you're
edge
holding on to it, but
And-
your fingers are now slipping off the edge.
and I go to pull myself up or like get myself up.
Onto the other side.
Yeah, onto this side. So I'm
Okay.
hanging on
Roll
this
me a
edge.
Constitution saving throw.
That I can do. That's +4.
Because as you pull yourself up and on, you take off.
It's like a
And it's
conveyor
like
belt.
It's like
it's
you're
like
doing it
watching,
anyway.
but this time, it's like watching a curling stone go down the ice real slow.
Hurry hard!
Okay.
You're going around and around and around and around, and you fall into the pit. Roll
Question.
me a
Question.
Constitution saving throw.
Do I go into the pit feet first?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it
You
does.
you just go into the pit. Roll me a
Because
Constitution
because
saving.
as I get to this ledge, I want to like leap and jump and launch myself
That's
over.
really cool and baller and shit, but you're going in. So roll me
No.
a Constitution saving throw.
Dude, I could do it, and I have the highest dex here. Or Will, obviously, because we're equal. So,
You have
shut up and roll.
Dex or Constitution.
The Constitution.
21.
Yeah. You get poked with all the pokies. You feel sick to your stomach, and
Wait,
everybody
wait,
else
wait,
is
wait,
standing
wait,
there.
question. Bo and I are still in there, right? So once I land on top of
Enough.
them, so once I land on top of them,
No, you're fine.
You know, we're smart enough to get out of the way.
Oh, and you take 6 points of damage.
That's it.
my first damage of the day. And I finally used my 5 temporary
First
hit points.
damage of the dungeon.
Can we pull them up?
So I lose my 10.
Sure.
Yeah, just pull 'em up.
We.
Yeah,
Well,
you
mostly
guys
rat,
seem to
I don't
think
really know.
that this is an illusionary wall that's kind of
Well, that was fun.
T-Rex time.
it is.
So it's behind the wall? Keep going?
I can't.
Now there's a door here.
I'm genuinely excited to.
Red door.
Red door.
Red door.
You're the doorman.
That's
It's on the door's on the north wall, right when you get out of the pit. It's on the north wall, right as you get out of the pit. So it's right here, right where you're standing.
21 for.
Oh, the door is not even anything.
Like it's not even locked.
Not,
Not even a door. It's just a hole in a wall.
and it leads into a corridor that heads west about 30 feet and looks to head and go to a T intersection.
The wall with the
Yeah, it says it's a glorious Rex. I say it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but you know, a glorious Rex is as well.
Personally, I believe it to be a Rex
I
buff.
tell you what, guys.
No! It's not that late.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's-
no,
it's
before
not.
before
No,
we
no,
end
It's
it,
only 9:04.
before we end it, you want to tiny hut so we can get an hour 8-hour rest. 'Cause
Yeah.
I could really
We could use
some
that.
spell slots.
I can do it. It's up to him if we're getting set rest, I guess. I don't know.
It's up to you. Like, you guys want to cast Liam's tiny hut? Be prepared to roll initiative when you get up.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna have all my spell slots.
If it's a Sphinx, all that happens is they get sent back to the astral plane.
Okay.
And if it's a ghoul, then we stab them and burn them through the Zeeman's tiny hut.
Liam's tiny hut?
If it's a goat, you don't even need
Liam's tiny hut?
to do that. Maybe it's tiny hut.
Everybody needs a rest.
I get.
Not really, I'm
Um,
sure.
I don't need it, but.
They
I
want to
just
rest.
need spell slots.
I would prefer to have my 105 hit points back.
Let's see. How many spell slots do I have left? I have
The hut it is.
2
Hold on,
second,
hold
2 third, 1
Okay.
fourth, and 1 fifth.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Liam's tiny hut. Poof.
Glorious Rex.
You guys are going to get a long rest. And with that, I will say thank you to everybody who came out tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself. We'll have this up as a podcast as soon as possible. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Bye.
Bye.